Welcome to the prototype demo. In this video, we will walk through two separate user flows. The first one demonstrates the creation of an ACO as a CMS user. The second one demonstrates participant management flow as an ACO user. Now let's check out the first flow. As a CMS user, Jenny lands on the homepage, My ACOs, and sees a table with ACOs she manages. The table is sorted by time by default and shows recent approved ACOs at the top. The columns show high-level information of an ACO. The request column shows the amount of requests from each ACO. She could use this toggle button here to view ACOs with different status. She could also search for an ACO if the list goes too long to browse through. Jenny can remove individual ACO from the Eclipse icon or perform bulk remove by first select the checkboxes and then click on Remove ACO at the top. From here, Jenny wants to add a new ACO. She clicks on Add ACO button from the top right. Jenny then goes into a full-page stepper screen. The left panel shows steps of the application and gives visual cues of progress. She fills up the form on the right side for step 1, and she has to step out of this and return to it. She clicks on Save and Exit. An inline notification reminds Jenny of her incomplete work. The next day, she clicks on Continue button to return to the stepper. Jenny picks up where she left off and completes the steps. Fast forward, Jenny completes the 5th step and go on to the final step. Jenny checks I agree, and she's able to download a copy from here for future reference. She hits Submit button, and then the ACO has been created and added to the table. Jenny comes back to the system after a few days. She sees there are 4 requests for the newly created ACO. She uses this link to drill down to view details of the new ACO. On this page, she could use the contextual left nav to navigate to different aspects of the ACO, and use this link at the top to go back. On the dashboard, she immediately sees the recent request activities up front and some basic information of the ACO. She clicks on the link to discover more about the requests. Upon clicking the link, she's taken to the Request page under Current Year tab on the Participants page. Here, he's able to take a closer look before deciding whether to approve or reject these requests. And this is the end of the first flow. Now let's move on to the second flow. Peter, as an ACO user, only cares about the ACO he's currently managing. The ACO user UI only shows one ACO account. Upon signing in, the homepage shows recent requests and to-do list and basic information summary of the ACO. Peter goes on to the Participants page to manage participants. Now he takes a closer look at a participant called Kaishan Clinic. He clicks on the chevron icon here to expand to view details. Now Peter wants to remove Kaishan Clinic from the participants list. He does so by clicking on the Eclipse icon and Remove Participant button. A model shows up. Peter continues to fill in details to do a double confirmation and then hit Remove. Upon clicking the Remove button, Peter is directed to the pending page and he looks at the request details. He's able to withdraw it at any moment before it gets approved. Now Peter wants to add a new participant. He clicks on the button here. A modal pops up, and Peter is required to first input TIN number, legal business name, before hitting Verify. Upon clicking Verify, the system performs a pickles check. And he continues to upload an agreement file. Hit Add button. Now Peter sees a new submitted request at San Francisco Primary Care under the Pendings tab. He navigates back to Active tab. After a few days, when he comes back to the UI, he sees the San Francisco Primary Care new participant has been recently approved. And that's the end of the participant management flow from the ACO user perspective.